What do you think is the most important quality or characteristic a leader can have?
I think the most important is to have humility, because if you don't have humility, you don't show the guys that you are struggling too in an aspect, and you make mistakes, and you can just be honest with them, because if you're a leader and you don't show them those qualities, then they're not going to think much about you. And just showing that as a different aspect, they'll really truly get your leadership and look at that.
When did you first realize, like, okay, man, I might be a leader. I might have some leadership.
Yeah, the first time I realized that I was a leader was when I was quarterback for Waynesville. Just starting, people just started looking at me in a different way. Not even just on the football field, but in the classroom and on the hallways. You just had something above you a little bit where people just looked at you, but it also made sure you were doing the right thing wherever you were, and you were doing the humility and you were doing all these right things. But it was on the field and off the field as well.
How have you been able to lead as a college student? A lot of times people think you got to be a certain age to be a leader. How do you feel like, even though you're young, you're still leading?
Yeah, that's a good question. And so I'm in a fraternity, Theta Chi, and with that, when I was a sophomore, I got recruitment chair, which is on the executive board. So I was a leader with even these older guys too. But just having that title in a way gives you the automatic leadership, but it's what you do with that title as well. So it's very important you talk to guys, you show that humility, you're honest with them, and then you lead by example as well when nobody's looking as well.
What's your greatest leadership strength?
My greatest leadership strength is probably, that's tough. Just talking to guys, probably. Just not being afraid of anything. I'll go talk to anybody or stand up for anybody too. And they know that, the guys know that in my fraternity, because I am president now, and they just know that I will lead for them because they do so much behind the scenes as well.
Who's a leader who has impacted you?
A leader that's impacted me is Tyler Miller. Just the way he came up to me, he had the boldness to come up to me. And what I didn't see from a lot of leaders growing up is that he's just so open and honest with me. He told me, whether it was his sin struggles or whatever the topic was, he was just complete transparency with me. He also told me if I was doing something wrong in a loving way, and that really stood out to me because I've never really seen that in my life before. And the way he just would go talk to people no matter what the age was, the skin color, and I feel like that's importance in today's society.